Let's take a look at all the pro clubs news on EAFC 24. It actually looks like a good game, guys. We've got some massive changes. First off, we've got this footage. We can see the menus for the first time. New division system coming into the lobby. We've got obviously the mixed pros, which we've had before. And crossplay is the first thing you see, which how many times people are going to forget to turn that on? I know that's going to happen. This is exciting. We finally got crossplay for PC, PlayStation 5 and Xbox. If you have the old generation PlayStation 4 and Xbox, you guys can play together as well, but you won't be able to play with the PC players or the new generation of console. I want to take a look at that new division system. It's like Ultimate Team. We're finally getting out of Div 10 to Div 1. Rest in peace, Division 10. You'll never see it again on clubs. Sad. How am I going to farm my stats? You can see there's a calendar. It's done on that. So the playoffs are going to begin to go up the leagues. And obviously, when you get to that top league, Division 1, you can then play off to get into a higher league. It's going to be really exciting. I'm going to have more on that in other videos. The UI looks fairly similar. We've got the league, pro, club, and leaderboards all at the top in tabs. I actually think that looks really clean. The previous lobby's a little bit annoying to get around. And I don't understand that 12k fans in the top under the FC logo. I mean, what is that? Is that 12k players online? What does 12k fans even mean? I know that it's linked with Volta, this FIFA, so clubs and Volta are still going to be linked. There's going to be an in-game store available for customization and purchases in Volta, and whether that transfers over to pro clubs having more things and customization and boots and tattoos and all these sorts of things to buy, we will find out. Because on this FIFA that we just had, the last ever one, FIFA 23, there wasn't actually that much in the end. It was a little bit disappointing. The big news as well coming into this is playstyles. Now, playstyles have been a big part of pro clubs obviously for a while. We've been able to use different playstyles to have different attributes for the last FIFA. They spoke about this in their reveal that it's going to be coming into the main game, so whether that's Ultimate Team and other things. They spoke about Kerr. If she couldn't use a curl shot, it wouldn't go in or something, I don't know. But it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out, as well as obviously we're going to get loads of other new content like boots and stadiums. And I mean, it'd be great to have a stadium customization, but I don't think we're going to get that on this clubs. I'm more interested in the playstyles because I feel like there is always a set that is overpowered. Like, there's always one that you use, and if you use another one, you're just an idiot. It's always been that way on clubs, so it'll be weird to see if you can use different ones. Let's just hope that lengthy isn't a thing this FIFA, because I really can't be bothered for Prime Peter Crouch to be merged with, like, Mbappe running through at me every time. That probably killed FIFA 23 pro clubs for me, I can't lie. So EA FC 24, hopefully, doesn't implement such stupid game mechanics. And they spoke about when something happens in a big game, they now have the technology able to implement those animations or motions into the game. So we'll see if that's just a load of waffle or actually the reality. Playstyles will be integral. I'm so bored of metas, guys. There's been like 5, 6, 7 on the last FIFAs a few years ago, and then it was lengthy, 6'6", rapid, and it's just everyone plays the same, and it'd be nice to have a little bit of diversity. So let's see if they can make it work. Let me know if you think playstyles are going to actually change, or we're talking like 1 or 2 different playstyles in total. You can see a lot from this. You can see the leveling system is the exact same in the top right. Level 13, so I wonder if it will be 100 levels again. I mean, from what I've been told, I think it will be. So we're going to have a pretty similar game. The gameplay with hypermotion technology, as we saw in the trailer, is supposedly different, where they claim they're able to update the game as matches happen. So if new animations or new motions of movement happen in football, then apparently that's what we're going to see in the game. I mean, I found the whole release trailer to be a little bit like a Diary of a CEO episode, which I never wanted to listen to. A bunch of random people telling us about why they loved football for half an hour, and then Ronaldinho, Figo, Drogba looking a little bit awkward as they brought out trophies. Haaland turned up in his pyjamas. It was wild. I have heard there's going to be a new match, end of match replays and more of them. So hopefully that is a thing. I'd love to have like a vault where you can see some of your best goals, save them in the end game replays, and that would be amazing for your pro. I don't know if they're actually going to do that, because that is a change, and they don't like change. They don't like change. I've also heard rumours of a rejoin feature in clubs. We're going to know more as that comes out. September the 22nd is the early release for EA FC 24. So if you pre-order, you get it September the 22nd. If you don't, you can get it available in stores 29th of September. This is the crossplay update released from EA Sports FC 24. Blah, 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 more podcasty stuff. A Huel sponsorships probably coming into this. But you can see here PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S and PC versions available to cross-platform together, with the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One available to play together as well. Switch will, nobody cares. So Clubs is confirmed there to have crossplay. It only took them about 10 years longer than it took every other game of the same size, but we are here, so let's move on. There's an update to the leaderboards with cross-platform as well, where you will have leaderboards will be filtered based on if you have opted in or out of crossplay. meaning the players and clubs that you will see in the leaderboards across the game will be based on your cross-play status. I can't imagine anyone wouldn't opt out. Would you opt out? Comment if you would and why. I mean, apart from it being buggy, I can't see an issue. One problem I do have, guys, and this is a big one, I'm concerned that friendlies aren't going to be crossplay. I just have a feeling with EA Sports, knowing how much they don't support VPG or VFL or any of these 11 pro clubs, organisations, teams, I just don't see it. Listen, it would be very weird, but that would just be very EA to have it as just division games and not for friendlies, meaning that if you wanted to cross-platform Xbox to PlayStation 5, you couldn't do it in the VFL or VPG. Here's a look at some of that gameplay again on EAFC. So you come through the lobby, we've got the cam in the top right. I'm just looking to see if I can see anything you guys already can't see, but I mean, this looks to be very similar to the last game. I imagine that we're not going to have too much more other than cross-platform and a new league system with these division rival type Ultimate Team, I don't even know what you want to say, league system come in with the seasonal passes and all that. I'm excited to see it. There you can see the drop-ins is back. I don't know why anyone cares. Apparently people care about drop-ins. This is the invite system for cross-platform, very similar. We've all seen it on PlayStations or Xboxes before. We've used it loads and loads of time. Volta's going to be merged. Interesting to see if they make that any good, because I thought it was pretty terrible for the last couple of FIFAs where they've merged it. You can see obviously some of the haircuts in there, nothing new, a couple of celebrations, but nothing that we haven't seen already. I'm curious to know if you guys think it's going to be any good. I mean, I've played literally 0 clubs this year. I found it so boring, I'm so sick of it, and I'm hoping that the switch over to EA will make it a little bit more exciting. I want to know if you guys think it's going to be good. Cross-platform is obviously just something we should have had for years, so finally having that will make a difference. But aside from that, I'm not exactly looking at this and thinking, wow, this is going to be amazing. Friendlies being able to be played across platform will increase the club's community because it will mean that VFL, VPG and all those things can continue to grow. I know VFL doesn't have PlayStation at the moment. I don't know why. I haven't kept up with any of that. Someone's going to have to tell me. I genuinely have no idea. I saw VFL tweeting something about it. And having cross-platform is obviously the biggest thing to come out of this video and so far clubs. There's going to be a clubs trailer released. I'm not sure on the date, but if you subscribe to this channel, you'll see it first here. And I, of course, will break it down and have all of the pro clubs news and updates. I've got to stop calling it pro clubs. It's called clubs now, apparently. Just clubs. Don't know why. It's worth noting that each season on clubs is 5 weeks long, so that division system you've seen is 5 weeks, which again does worry me, because if you complete that in the first week or whatever, like you guys will probably really enjoy pro clubs if you're still listening at this point of the video. Do me a favour and drop a like. Let's try and get 1,000 likes on this. That could take like 2-3 nights of being on, and then you got 4 weeks of no content, and that's kind of how I feel it's probably going to go with clubs. I'd be surprised if I didn't come back to this in a future video in about 6 months time and go, yeah, there you go, we all kind of knew it. 5 weeks of seasonal play and then 1 week of playoff matches apparently, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, a lot of you play Ultimate Team and will know exactly how it is. Oh God. I'm curious to see if they'll ever do a good job at releasing content for this game mode that actually keeps people engaged. I would be surprised. I'd be very surprised. If you have enjoyed this video, please do leave a like I said. Subscribe to the channel for everything clubs, and we've got more football content coming soon with some big names. Some big names. Leave a comment down below letting me know if you guys think this game's going to be good. Are you getting it? Cross-platform, surely the only thing you're excited about. Let me know down there.